Youthfulness has nothing to do with age. It's an energy, a presence, and the women who keep it aren't chasing trends or surgery. They know how to align with their body, their mind, and their daily rituals. These 8 beauty habits aren't just skin deep. They slow aging from the inside out. Stay until the end, because the final one is the secret most women never hear, and it's the one that makes all the others work. Inner hydration. The very first and arguably the most fundamentally crucial foundational principle for diligently maintaining a truly vibrant, luminous, and youthful appearance at any and every age, but especially as the precious years deepen and the body's natural reserves may require more conscious support, is the sacred daily practice of profound, consistent inner hydration. This vital discipline is far, far more than merely casually quenching a momentary thirst. It is rather about consciously, consistently, and lovingly infusing every single cell, every intricate tissue, every vital organ of your magnificent being with the pure, life-giving, cleansing essence of clean, unadulterated water. Our miraculous bodies, our delicate skin, which is our largest organ, our very tissues and fluids, are predominantly, remarkably composed of water. Water is the sacred, universal medium through which all essential nutrients are meticulously transported to our cells. The pathway through which metabolic toxins and waste products are effectively flushed from our system. And the vital conductor through which clear, precise cellular communication and energetic exchange constantly, miraculously occur. When this precious inner ocean, this vital internal sea, is consistently abundant, pure, and freely flowing, the skin naturally, visibly retains a beautiful, healthy plumpness, a remarkable suppleness, an inherent elasticity that courageously, effectively defies the often harsh, parching, and damaging effects of chronological time, environmental stresses, and internal imbalances. Those fine lines and delicate wrinkles, which are often cruelly, significantly accentuated by chronic underlying dehydration, will naturally, visibly appear softened, less pronounced, more gently integrated into the skin's overall texture. The complexion itself often takes on a noticeably clearer, more luminous, almost translucent quality, beautifully directly reflecting an inner state of harmonious balance, vibrant health, and optimal physiological function. The hard, often unacknowledged truth is that many individuals caught in the relentless whirlwind of their busy, demanding modern lives frequently, tragically neglect this absolutely fundamental, non-negotiable act of profound self-care. They may unconsciously or habitually rely on dehydrating caffeinated beverages like coffee or black tea, or on sugary, artificially sweetened drinks that can, in fact, further significantly deplete the body's precious, essential water reserves, creating a vicious cycle of dehydration and cellular stress. Or quite simply, they often do not consume nearly enough pure water throughout the day, perhaps entirely unaware of the truly profound, multifaceted impact that achieving and maintaining optimal hydration has on their visible, outward radiance, their overall sense of well-being, and their long-term health. To consciously, deliberately choose pure, clean water as your primary, preferred beverage throughout the entire course of your day, to perhaps even begin your morning ritual with a comforting glass of warm water, perhaps with a gentle alkalizing touch of fresh lemon juice, to gently awaken and cleanse the entire system, is not just a simple health habit. It is, in fact, a profound beauty ritual of the very highest, most sacred order. It is a conscious, loving act of deeply honoring the body's most basic, most fundamental physiological need. It is about generously, consistently providing the essential, life-sustaining fluid matrix that powerfully, synergistically supports all other vital bodily functions, including, most significantly for our present discussion, those intricate, delicate processes that directly, visibly contribute to a remarkably youthful, undeniably resilient, beautifully supple, and genuinely glowing appearance from the inside out. This is not about adhering to a complex, expensive, or time-consuming regimen. It is rather about courageously, wisely returning to the simple, profound, timeless wisdom of nature, about deeply understanding and embodying the truth that genuine, lasting beauty, true ageless youthfulness, is always invariably built from the inside out, commencing with this clear, pristine, life-sustaining, and universally accessible elixir, this consciously cultivated inner dewiness, this cellular plumpness and clarity, is truly the first, most foundational secret to achieving and maintaining a complexion that beautifully, authentically mirrors profound inner vitality and vibrant, holistic health. Sun's embrace, mindful. The magnificent, life-giving sun, that glorious, incandescent celestial body, is undeniably the ultimate, primary source of all perceivable life, warmth, and vibrant energy on our precious planet Earth. Its gentle, warming rays can indeed bestow upon the skin a beautiful, healthy, sun-kissed glow, and they are absolutely essential, non-negotiable for the body's natural, vital synthesis of vitamin D, a crucial pro-hormone that plays a profound, multifaceted role in maintaining overall health, strong bones, robust immunity, and even emotional well-being. However, it is also an undeniable, scientifically established truth that the unbridled, prolonged, excessive, and consistently unprotected embrace of the sun's powerful ultraviolet UV radiation, particularly when accumulated over many decades of life, is also, unfortunately, one of the most significant, potent external factors directly contributing to the visible, often premature signs of accelerated aging in the delicate human skin. This includes the noticeable deepening of wrinkles and fine lines, the unwelcome appearance of hyperpigmentation, often referred to as age spots or liver spots, a discernible loss of crucial skin elasticity and firmness due to collagen and elastin degradation, and an overall dulling, leathering, or roughening of the complexion's texture and tone. Therefore, a truly crucial, indispensable beauty trick, a vital practice for diligently preserving a luminous, youthful radiance throughout a woman's life, lies in consciously, intelligently cultivating a mindful, respectful, balanced, and deeply conscious relationship with the sun and its powerful energies. This is not, I must emphasize, about completely, fearfully shunning its essential, life-giving energy, which would be both unnatural, unhealthy, and would deprive the body of its vital vitamin D production. It is, rather, about practicing profound wisdom, prudent discernment, and consistent, conscious moderation in our engagement with its potent rays. It means consciously choosing to seek its gentle warmth and illuminating light during the more benevolent, less intense hours of the early morning or the late afternoon, rather than exposing oneself unnecessarily during the peak midday period, typically between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m., when its UV rays are most direct, most concentrated, and therefore most potentially damaging to unprotected skin. It means consciously, diligently protecting the particularly delicate, vulnerable skin of the face, the often neglected neck, the décolletage, and the frequently exposed hands, areas that are most prone to clearly showing the cumulative, often irreversible effects of long-term sun exposure, with high-quality, broad-spectrum, natural, mineral-based sunscreens containing zinc oxide or titanium dioxide, which are generally gentler on the skin and the environment than chemical sunscreens. It also involves the wise, consistent use of protective accessories such as wide-brimmed hats, UV protective sunglasses, and appropriate, tightly woven clothing when longer periods of time outdoors during sun-intense hours are absolutely unavoidable. The hard, often inconvenient truth that many only realize in hindsight is that the healthy, sun-kissed tan, so highly coveted and often recklessly pursued in youth, can, if achieved carelessly and repeatedly over many years, directly inevitably lead to a prematurely weathered, damaged, and aged appearance in the later seasons of life. The insidious damage caused by excessive UV exposure is often profoundly cumulative, with its most significant visible effects sometimes not becoming fully, glaringly apparent for many decades. when it is often too late for simple reversal. To consciously, diligently cultivate a mindful, respectful relationship with the sun is therefore an act of profound, loving foresight, a dedicated, lifelong commitment to preserving the long-term health, the inherent beauty, and the youthful integrity of your precious skin. It is about skillfully, wisely finding that delicate, harmonious balance, joyfully, gratefully receiving the sun's myriad blessings and its life-enhancing energy, while simultaneously, respectfully, diligently shielding your sacred vessel from its undeniable potential to unnecessarily accelerate the very aging process you naturally, wisely wish to navigate with grace, vitality, and enduring radiance. This conscious, respectful partnership with the powerful, life-giving sun, consistently honoring its immense power, while diligently, lovingly protecting your precious vessel, is absolutely key to maintaining a beautiful complexion that reflects not the harsh, damaging imprint of excessive, careless exposure, but rather the soft, luminous, enduring radiance of well-preserved, consciously nurtured vitality. This mindful, respectful dance with the powerful light of the sun preserves the skin's natural, beautiful narrative of graceful aging, rather than allowing it to be prematurely rewritten by avoidable damage. Nourishing oils. As the delicate, intricate skin of a woman gracefully matures through the passing seasons of life, its natural, inherent production of vital oils, those precious, complex lipids, including sebum, ceramides, and fatty acids that serve to keep it naturally soft, wonderfully supple, adequately hydrated, and effectively protected from environmental stresses, tends to gradually, often significantly, diminish. This natural, age-related decrease in lipid production can, unfortunately, lead to increased, often uncomfortable skin dryness, a noticeably compromised skin barrier function, making the skin more susceptible to irritation, inflammation, and moisture loss, and a more pronounced, visible accentuation of fine lines, wrinkles, and surface texture irregularities, all of which can contribute to an overall appearance that feels less vibrant, less resilient, less dewy, and ultimately less youthfully radiant. A profound, ancient, and wonderfully effective beauty trick, therefore one that has been deeply honored and consistently practiced in diverse wisdom traditions and beauty rituals across cultures for literally millennia, is the conscious, loving, and regular application of pure, high-quality, carefully selected, nourishing oils directly to the skin. This is not, it is crucial to understand, about attempting to occlude or suffocate the skin with heavy, comedogenic, synthetic, petroleum-based products like mineral oil or petrolatum, which can often clog pores and interfere with the skin's natural respiration and detoxification processes. It is rather about lovingly, respectfully anointing the skin with pure, natural, often cold-pressed, plant-derived elixirs that resonate harmoniously with its own delicate biology, its own inherent wisdom. Precious oils such as organic jojoba oil, which remarkably closely mimics the molecular structure of the skin's own natural sebum, making it exceptionally well tolerated and easily absorbed. Organic rosehip seed oil, exceptionally rich in essential fatty acids, antioxidants, and natural trans-retinoic acid, a form of vitamin A renowned for its regenerative and anti-aging properties. Organic argan oil, prized for its moisturizing, antioxidant, and healing capabilities. Olive-derived squalane, a highly stable, deeply penetrating, and exceptionally moisturizing lipid. Or even simpler, yet still effective, pure, unrefined oils like sweet almond oil, avocado oil, or virgin coconut oil, though coconut oil can be comedogenic for some individuals and should be used with discernment, depending entirely on individual skin type, specific needs, personal preference, and potential sensitivities. These carefully chosen natural oils provide a rich, bioavailable source of essential fatty acids like omega-3, 6, and 9, potent antioxidants, such as vitamin E and polyphenols, and other vital skin-loving nutrients that work synergistically to help effectively replenish the skin's diminished lipid barrier, to deeply lock in precious, vital moisture, to significantly improve skin elasticity and firmness, to gently soothe and calm underlying inflammation, and to impart a visibly soft, beautifully dewy, unmistakably youthful and healthy glow to the complexion. The very act of gently, lovingly massaging these precious oils into the skin, particularly after cleansing and while the skin is still slightly damp, which helps to trap moisture and enhance absorption, is not just a superficial cosmetic application. It is in itself a profound sacred ritual of loving self-care, a precious moment of nurturing, healing touch that also effectively stimulates blood circulation to the skin, promotes healthy lymphatic drainage, aiding in detoxification, and significantly enhances the skin's overall receptivity to the deep, restorative nourishment being offered. The hard, often persistent truth is that many women, perhaps fearing an oily or greasy complexion, or due to past negative experiences with unsuitable products, tend to shy away from regularly using pure oils on their skin, especially if they experienced oilier skin conditions in their youth. Alternatively, many women today rely heavily on complex, often exorbitantly expensive commercial creams and lotions that are frequently laden with synthetic chemicals, artificial fragrances, harsh preservatives, and other potentially irritating or even harmful ingredients whose long-term cumulative effects on skin health and overall well-being may be questionable or unknown. But pure, high-quality natural plant oils, when chosen wisely according to individual skin needs and used appropriately, can be, without a doubt, one of the most effective, remarkably gentle, truly beautifying, and deeply nourishing allies for maintaining the health and radiance of mature skin. They work in beautiful, perfect harmony with the skin's own natural processes, generously providing what it now naturally lacks due to age or environmental factors, powerfully helping it to consistently maintain its precious resilience, its touchable softness, its vibrant elasticity, and its luminous, undeniably youthful radiance from the outside in, beautifully, synergistically complementing the essential inner work of optimal hydration, balanced nutrition, and mindful lifestyle choices. This gentle, loving anointing with nature's pure elixirs is a profound, direct way to deeply, authentically feed the skin at a cellular level, allowing its own inherent, timeless beauty and vitality to joyfully, luminously shine through, unhindered and unmasked. Sleep's renewal. The profound, often significantly underestimated and consistently accessible power of deep, truly restorative, uninterrupted nightly sleep is perhaps one of the most potent, universally available, yet frequently tragically neglected beauty tricks accessible to us at any and every age. Its paramount importance, however, only continues to magnify significantly as the precious years of life gracefully advance and the body's natural regenerative capacities may require more dedicated support. It is precisely, almost exclusively, during the sacred quiet hours of deep sleep that the remarkable human body diligently, miraculously engages in its most intensive, complex, and absolutely vital physiological processes of cellular repair, tissue regeneration, hormonal rebalancing, and systemic detoxification. While our conscious mind rests and our physical body lies still, our intricate cellular machinery is working tirelessly, diligently mending daily wear and tear, actively producing essential structural proteins like collagen and elastin, which are crucial for skin firmness and elasticity, releasing vital human growth hormone, which plays a key role in tissue repair and cell regeneration throughout the body, and effectively clearing out accumulated metabolic waste products and cellular debris that, if allowed to build up, can contribute to inflammation and accelerated aging. Consistently insufficient or chronically poor quality sleep profoundly, detrimentally disrupts these absolutely vital, non-negotiable restorative functions, and the negative cumulative effects often become visibly, sometimes dramatically, apparent on the delicate skin first and foremost. A persistent lack of adequate deep sleep can quickly, noticeably lead to a dull, tired, lackluster complexion, the unwelcome appearance of dark circles, Puffiness or bags under the eyes, a significant visible accentuation of fine lines and wrinkles, increased skin sensitivity and reactivity, and an overall pervasive appearance of fatigue, stress, and diminished vitality that can unfortunately unfairly add years to one's perceived age. Conversely, consistently, consciously prioritizing and regularly achieving an adequate duration, typically 7 to 9 hours for most adults, of high-quality, uninterrupted sleep allows the body the precious, undisturbed time it absolutely needs to optimally perform its nightly, miraculous cycles of profound renewal and deep rejuvenation. As a result, the skin naturally awakens looking noticeably fresher, visibly plumper, significantly more radiant, beautifully toned, and reflecting a well-rested, thoroughly repaired, and harmoniously balanced inner physiological state. The hard, often inconvenient truth is that in our modern, hyper-stimulated, technologically driven, always-on global culture, sleep is very often, and quite tragically, viewed merely as a dispensable luxury, a sign of unproductivity, or something to be sacrificed in the relentless pursuit of more work, more entertainment, or more social engagement, rather than being deeply honored and consistently prioritized as an absolute, fundamental biological necessity for health, well-being, and longevity. Many women, courageously juggling multiple demanding responsibilities at home and at work, or perhaps genuinely struggling with natural age-related changes in their sleep patterns, such as those associated with menopause or other hormonal shifts, often find themselves chronically, debilitatingly sleep-deprived, sometimes for many years on end. But to consciously, deliberately, and lovingly cultivate a dedicated sleep sanctuary, ideally a cool, completely dark, exceptionally quiet, and comfortable bedroom environment, and to consistently, patiently establish soothing, relaxing, and predictable bedtime rituals that clearly, gently signal to both the body and the mind that it is now time to safely, peacefully wind down and prepare for deep rest, is truly an investment in your long-term health, your emotional well-being, and your enduring youthful appearance that yields absolutely immense, immeasurable, and life-enhancing returns. This might include simple yet powerful practices, such as consciously dimming the lights in your home for an hour or two before bed, diligently avoiding stimulating electronic devices, phones, tablets, computers, television, which emit blue light that can suppress melatonin production, mindfully enjoying a warm, comforting, non-caffeinated herbal tea, such as chamomile, lavender, or valerian root, practicing gentle, restorative stretching or mindful meditation to calm the nervous system, or perhaps peacefully reading a calming, inspiring book, preferably a physical book rather than an electronic one. Consciously, consistently prioritizing sufficient, high-quality sleep is not by any means an act of selfish indulgence or laziness. It is rather a fundamental, non-negotiable act of profound self-preservation, a vital cornerstone of any truly effective, holistic anti-aging and wellness strategy, lovingly, generously, allowing your miraculous body the sacred, uninterrupted space and time it absolutely needs to naturally, efficiently rejuvenate itself, to meticulously repair cellular damage, and to consistently maintain its inherent vitality, its luminous radiance, and its youthful resilience. This nightly, conscious surrender to the profound, healing power of deep, restorative rest is truly where much of the sacred, silent alchemy of enduring youthfulness naturally, miraculously, and beautifully occurs. Mindful movement, the very concept, the felt experience of enduring youthfulness, is intrinsically, deeply linked not just to the superficial appearance of the skin or the absence of wrinkles, but far more significantly to an overall pervasive sense of vibrant vitality, boundless energy, graceful mobility, and joyful embodied presence. The consistent, dedicated practice of mindful movement, engaged in regularly, joyfully, and with conscious, loving intention, is an incredibly powerful, accessible, and transformative key to diligently preserving and enhancing these precious, life-affirming qualities as a woman gracefully, wisely ages. This is not necessarily, or even primarily, about compulsively, arduously engaging in overly strenuous, high-impact, punishing forms of exercise that may potentially be hard on mature joints, cause undue stress to the body, or lead to injury. Unless, of course, such activities are genuinely deeply joyful, entirely appropriate for the individual's current physical condition, and pursued with proper guidance and mindful awareness. It is rather far more about consciously, lovingly cultivating a consistent, nurturing, and joyful relationship with your own magnificent body through diverse, enjoyable forms of physical movement that effectively, gently promote optimal flexibility and range of motion, diligently maintain healthy muscle tone and strength, which is crucial for combating sarcopenia, significantly enhance cardiovascular health and efficient circulation, greatly improve posture and balance, reducing the risk of falls, and profoundly foster a deep, abiding sense of embodied grace, intrinsic energy, and joyful aliveness. Ancient, time-honored practices such as yoga, with its profound holistic emphasis on integrating conscious breath, pranayama, precise physical alignment, asana, mindful movement, and meditative awareness, can be exceptionally, deeply beneficial for consistently maintaining remarkable suppleness, preserving a youthful, healthy range of motion in all the joints, building core strength, calming the nervous system, and cultivating a profound sense of inner peace and balance. The gentle, flowing art of Tai Chi, with its slow, graceful circular movements, its emphasis on cultivating internal energy, Qi, and its focus on deep relaxation, powerfully cultivates exceptional balance, refined coordination, mental clarity, and a calm, centered, and grounded presence. Regular, brisk walking, especially when enjoyed mindfully in the healing embrace of nature, effectively oxygenates the entire body, wonderfully clears and refreshes the mind, strengthens the cardiovascular system, and keeps the limbs feeling strong, agile, and responsive. Even incorporating simple, consistent, daily practices such as performing gentle, full-body stretching upon waking each morning to awaken the tissues and lubricate the joints, or consciously taking mindful short breaks to move, stretch, and breathe deeply throughout the workday, especially if one has a sedentary job, can make a truly significant, noticeable difference in one's overall sense of well-being and physical vitality. The hard, often sobering truth that many are reluctant to face is that a predominantly sedentary, inactive lifestyle invariably, significantly accelerates the overall aging process far more rapidly, far more detrimentally than the mere chronological passage of years itself. When the miraculous human body is not moved regularly, consistently, and with mindful intention, muscles inevitably weaken and atrophy, joints stiffen and lose their range of motion, circulation becomes sluggish and inefficient, metabolic function declines, and a pervasive, debilitating sense of physical heaviness, chronic fatigue, and mental inertia can easily, insidiously set in, directly contributing to both an outward appearance and an inner feeling of premature, avoidable aging. Mindful, joyful movement, on the glorious other hand, actively, consistently keeps the body's intricate energetic pathways open, clear, and freely flowing. It powerfully helps to maintain a healthy, efficient metabolism, significantly supports optimal lymphatic drainage, which is crucial for effective detoxification and immune function, effectively reduces the detrimental effects of chronic stress, and can even profoundly improve mood, enhance cognitive function, and promote neurogenesis, all of which undeniably significantly contribute to fostering an overall pervasive aura of vibrant youthfulness, genuine vitality, and joyful, embodied aliveness. This conscious, loving approach to movement is not, it must be stressed, about harshly forcing the body into reluctant submission, punishing it for perceived imperfections, or chasing after some unrealistic, externally imposed ideal of physical perfection. It is rather about joyfully, respectfully, and consistently engaging with its innate, miraculous capacity for graceful, intelligent movement, profoundly celebrating its inherent wisdom, and diligently, lovingly nurturing its enduring strength during, its remarkable flexibility, and its inherent grace through all of life's diverse unfolding seasons and experiences. This conscious, joyful engagement with the body's natural, intelligent flow keeps not only the physical form agile and resilient, but also, just as importantly, keeps the spirit light joyful and youthful.